Back to my channel. So I'm doing the YouTube live because I just don't have a good enough recording device that likes to keep videos so I can start editing them and then sending them out. So I figured I'd just do it a shortcut and do a live. So anyways, this is an update of the 1931 Model A Ford, and it has a 1994 GMC Jimmy frame, not the pickup truck, and has the 1987 Monte Carlo 305 with a turbo 350 trans. So we now have a starter. The manifolds have been done. They've been plugged off, the emissions control. And we need to make a block off plate. And the carburetor is just resting there. And we got a thermostat housing. Only when you're busy, you get a call. Yeah, well, they got the wrong number there. They better call Texas. So, anyways, as I was, hopefully no more interruptions. So now we got a functioning starter. The other one was for a 2.8 liter. So it wasn't touching the flywheel. My mistake. So where I was having one of my issues, besides that truck going by, that's the benefits of being able to record, edit. So you guys normally wouldn't hear that. So the questioning was, how was I going to do a cross member? Well, it seems like the original cross member, of course, will fit in the frame, but we have a issue here. There needs to be some modifications. You see how close that old transpan is to the cross member? And that's a 4x4 block. That is way too high. And the transmission's set up too high. So I can't go down any lower until I resolve that issue. So I got to modify this cross member so that transmission can drop down some. So yeah, we got an oldie but goodie right here. It's bolted right up. Now I need a torque converter. And then the question was the drive shaft. So original drive shaft from a S10 pickup fits in here perfectly. So as you can see, the dual exhaust is going to play just fine. You can see how it's lining up right to that pipe up there. Right there, comes down to there. She'll play in there just fine. The pipes are just laying in there loosely right now. I put some imitation chrome on it just to seal up so it doesn't rust no more. And the drive shaft comes all the way back perfectly. Exactly where it needs to be. Right there at the rear axle when it goes in. You can just see it to the right of there. So that's a perfect length. So when the transmission comes down more, the drive shaft will be able to come back a little bit more. So I've been really pegging away at this thing. Almost got a full complete drive line. So the next stage would be cross member. And then once I get the cross member resolved, then I can start on doing the exhaust, getting the exhaust put on. Then I can get back here and start working with how I'm going to do the rear axle. so far, not too bad. Seems to be everything's OEM except for the motor and the transmission, and of course the flow masters. Everything else, the motor mounts, the cross member, I had to modify right up here for the exhaust. I had to modify that bracket that the torsion bars travel through. Modified my brackets and made that work. So the pipes are going to come down in front of the back wheel and dump out the side. So what I've done is I took the cat converter bracket, cut it in half, welded on some pipe adapters, and then welded the flow masters to the exhaust adapters. So they'll be easily, if they get damaged, you can easily cut them off, weld on a new set, done, ready to go again. So I'll say not too bad. They're looking pretty good up there. Nothing special, just some paint and some frame rust preventive. And so then I'll just have to connect onto my down pipes, connect into the adapters. They were crimped on, that's why they look the way they do. So that'll be fine. I'll just pound another pipe in and she'll be fine. Then I can get started back here with the rear. Once I can get the rear hanging where I think it's going to go, then I can go ahead and grab the Model A body and swap that around here. Once after I get the exhaust set in place, the transmission drop down in place, then I can see overall exactly how this is going to go together with the body. I would say I'm probably about 87% vehicle at this point. So we got the fenders, the footboards for the outside, the rear fenders, the body, 2 bucket seats, black leather. I'm going to take that hood that originally went to this, and I'm going to make floor pans out of it. So I'll be dividing that in half, and that'll be for the floorboards. And well, got some stuff that's left over, like the front bumper and all that good stuff. Emissions control from the 305 motor. And I think with this pipe here, it's probably going to benefit and help me using the back of my truck. That's what I think I'm going to do. I'll utilize those 3 pieces like a 3-point picker. It's going to pick up that body with a winch, back up to this, and set the body down using a cable winch. Should be able to work. The winch is about 3,000 pound capacity. So that body took 6 of us to move it because of all the additional steel frame and all that that's in it. And so, well, yeah, she was a beast trying to move, but it was cool. I just don't like the back end of it. She's going to have to get cut off and redone. So that pipe is definitely going to play a major role here, getting that body over onto here. I just hope my welding skills are good. I'll finally be able to get to use my brand new stick welder. Woohoo! Awesome. I've been looking for reasons to use that because all the light duty stuff through here, I haven't been able to use it. So, yeah, I get to finally pull that brand new puppy out and see what she's about. And so, well, I think that's where I'm going to call this one. I know it's just a cheap 10-minute deal, but there was a lot done in one day. I like to be able to show you videos, how I'm doing stuff and whatever, but it takes too long and no one hits like and subscribe. So, and it eats up too much time in my day. I need to be able to be focused, doing my thing, because I need to get my finances back up after my neck surgery that I just had not too long ago. And we're getting ready to dip in the winter time here, and I need to get things moving. So now and then I'll pop in and show my progress. Seems like people appreciate the progress more than they do watching the video of things being done. So, anyways, that's where she's at. That's where I'm going to leave it. Appreciate y'all stopping in and watching. And get up and do something every day. You'll be glad you did. So, hope to see y'all next time. Stay positive. Keep moving. There's the two things. Stay positive and keep moving. Do something every day. You'll be glad you did. Thank you for watching. See y'all next time.